If only there were double the hours in a day. Actually, make that triple. If a simple response will do, why waste your breath on anything longer? Well, if that's all, I'm going to go rehearse. If a simple response will do, why waste your breath on anything longer?
Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? I hope you're doing well. Check it out. Check out what I learned you can do. Yeah, you can just by mashing E, you can just have her keep spinning during that idle. I guess there is a limit to it, though. So something I had mentioned yesterday, or not yesterday, the last stream is well, we'll get to that. I don't know. Anyway, so we have a couple of meeting points that we need to unlock. There's one over here, and there's one over here, and we also need to power up the sword a little bit. I think. Pretty sure we can. Pretty sure I forgot to do this here. So. Xyphus Blade.
Show no mercy.
What? Oh. Just needs any cryo, apparently. Oh, no. View Xyphane's Blade. So which one am I missing, then? Or is it any cryo? Yep. But I saw people who had it level 90. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there a way to see? Yeah, there are 5, so to see which one's done or not. I guess this one, right? This seems like it's the odd one out. Because I'm pretty sure I would have with all of the others. Hey, there it is. Darkness cannot dull the traveler's edge. With swords and plowshares abroad. Something. Okay. So yeah. Now it's level 90, and then that's gonna be R4, and then this is R5, I guess. Right? No, this is R5. When the traveler equips this, their attack will increase by 16% for 8 seconds after they hit an opponent. It's 32%. So this is the doubling, which is what happens with R5. So what's this last one, though? That's odd. Well, anyway. Enough of that. Let's get these Medium Point Chronicles quests done, shall we? Oh, but first. Alosha needs the final ascension that I'll get for a while. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Fine. We'll go ahead and get that. By the way, how many standard banner pulls do we have? 6. Okay. Well, next month we'll be able to do a 10 pull on that. We're at 0 pity on it, but it's okay. Thanks for the lantern right there. Boy, someone at HoYoverse must really like lanterns. First Nodcry, now Schnaya.
Time for more snow, damselettes.
Let's avoid that area. I was considering using this area for the screenshot, but then I ran into a chili zone. I was like, oh, okay. That's not an option. Let's go ahead and make sure we don't die of fall damage. See, I thought maybe it would be somewhere that way, but no, it looks like the meeting point is over here. Goodness, that was a long drop.
Pick up the pace.
Disney princess stuff going on in here.
Whoa, that made me jump. Why did so many little animals suddenly scurry over? Strange. They seem to be fleeing. The voice seems to be coming from this hole.
I wanna pause the other music.
My ears... they're ringing non-stop. Why does this voice sound so familiar? Should I jump down? Who knows what sort of trouble could be waiting? Right. Let me test the waters first. Hello? Come out of there! No response. This sudden silence is even more unsettling. But what exactly is down there? Well, there might be trouble, but there could also be treasure.
Really?
If I encounter any danger, I'll make a quick exit.
Becoming more and more like Paimon every day. Also, where is Paimon in all this? As you carefully climb down the ice wall.
Just my luck. But looks like there's still a path ahead. Where am I?
In a cave.
This is the same singing as before. I should follow the voice.
So, as I understand it, isn't that the animals were running towards the singing? They were running away from the singing, which, when it's a Rusulka, that's kind of a smart thing to do. More flocking weed. Oh, by the way, in case you haven't noticed, it blinks. Closes its eyes. It blinks. Very silly, very, Fae-like. Why, who could it be in this giant shell?
A huge shell. Strange. Did that song just now come from inside? Could it be a Fae? Hold on. Speaking of singing Fae, could it be Vodyanitsa? Hello? Anyone here? Still no response. Well, if there are mushroom gods in this world, there might as well be seashell Fae. I should check it out.
Traveler's voice actor getting paid this update.
Hello there, traveler.
Vodyanitsa?
So surprised. Who else were you
Wait, that is a
expecting?
tail.
Lost little Snegoroshka? A Vila who took a wrong turn? A Doma voice stranded in the middle of nowhere?
Sorry, why would they have to be lost?
Because my private practice room is so well hidden, obviously. No one stumbles upon this place on purpose.
True. And even if someone got lost, they wouldn't dare to jump down that cavern.
Oh, that. Yeah, I originally planned to channel some water over there and completely seal it off. But I asked a bunch of engineers, and they all said blowing up the cave's rock wall could cause landslides, avalanches, surface cracks, all kinds of bad things. Anyway, it'd be a huge pain. Plus, if the cave's original structure was destroyed, its acoustics would be ruined too, and then I wouldn't even be able to use it for practice. So, I gave up. And anyway, it's just like you said. Not many people would dare to jump down from up there.
So, this is really where you practice your singing? Practice singing?
I'm not answering that question, because you haven't answered mine. Who else were you expecting to see here? One person asks, the other person answers. Then comes the next question. That's how polite conversation should go.
She be for real? Alright, I thought it might be a shell Fae. I was expecting you, of course.
Oh, I see. In that case, why did you hesitate at the entrance for so long?
Huh? How did you know that?
I heard your footsteps through the ice the minute you got to the entrance of the cave. You traversed the ice wall only to fall into the water.
She's
at the
scary
last
powerful.
moment. I heard you sputtering from here.
Or maybe that's
Now,
just the
I was
acoustics.
considering letting you have a few sips of strong liquor to warm you back up. But on second thought, spirits that have been frozen lead to intoxication too quickly. So I thought this pill would be better.
Also, even though we have canonically been in Teyvat for 6 years, we have, nobody thinks we're at the drinking age. So I guess they think we started our journey when we were 13 or 14. Thanks. Wait, then back in the shell just now, you...
Yep. I wasn't about to watch you freeze to death after a fall like that. Go on. Down it goes. Good. Now we can get back to your question. You wanted to know why I practice in a place like this, right? Well, the answer's simple. Practicing in the city would disturb people.
Oh, of course.
I used to practice in the theater. doing vocal warm-ups, singing a cappella, you know, stuff like that. Letting some fresh air in always puts me in a better mood, so I would usually practice with the window open. And, well, do I even need to say how captivating my singing voice is?
I mean, again,
Every time
Rusulka.
I practiced, a huge
Yeah, it's
crowd of
captivating.
listeners would gather down below, and they wouldn't leave
Before
until I
drowning.
was done. Honestly, the people were packed as tight as sardines down there. But it's not like I could do anything to help it. That said, there's another reason I don't really practice in the theater anymore. I don't exactly recall when, but one day, this young girl showed up in the crowd of people who had come to listen to me. She turned out to be quite smart. She studied my habits to the point where, at all times, she knew when and where I was going to practice. And sure enough, she'd always be there. People would even pay her to show them where I'd be, so they could be sure to grab a spot. She made quite the sum that way. Now and then, she'd even send me a basket of flowers with a thick handwritten letter tucked inside. The letters weren't anything special, mostly the same flattery I've heard 10,000 times. And they read a tad awkwardly too, but at least they were sincere. So, I'd often send her a ticket to my latest show in return. I thought it'd make her happy. I like people who chase after what they love with all their might, but still have some smarts to show for it. I think people like that are fun and cute. I would have loved for our fun to continue.
Let me guess, she sold the ticket? What happened?
She changed. She no longer came to my practice sessions because she liked to hear me sing. She just wanted to make Mora. Lots and lots of it. Enough that she could put all the relentless celebrity chasing behind her. That much I wouldn't have minded, but then I discovered at some point she started selling every single ticket I sent her for several times the price. I suppose she didn't like my music anymore. The innocent version of her who was just there for the love of my voice was no more. In human terms, she grew up. I no longer found her cute, fun, or interesting. And I certainly didn't want to play with her anymore, so I moved to a different practice location. I won't meet anyone interesting here, of course. But at least I can practice.
You met me here?
Peace. Although, you braved the journey here now, didn't you? Freezing puddle and all.
I feel much warmer now.
Don't even go there. It's been giving me such a headache. If the
Oh.
acoustics in this echo chamber
About the
were
animals.
still in good shape, my voice wouldn't have come out nearly so
Striking, piercing, memorable.
nicely. Traveler,
This place looks like it's in good shape, though. Where's the problem?
the problem isn't the main cave structure, but the echo pillars made of prime ice. Perhaps I was practicing too hard, or my pitch was too high. But while I was practicing a few days ago, some of the pillars suddenly cracked. Honestly, all I need are a few simple prime ice pillars to replace the damaged ones, and this chamber will be pretty much back in working order. But alas, I'm terrible at making things like that.
What's that smile for? You're hinting at something, aren't you?
Hinting? Goodness, no. I'm shamelessly asking for your help, of course.
Did give me that pill. Hold on. Were you planning this from the start? All according to Keikaku.
Said, all I heard were footsteps at the entrance. It's not like I lured you here or something.
Sure. Yeah, no, Rusulka would never lure someone to their pool of water with her voice. No, no, no. No, no, no. Uh-huh.
I swear. Anyway, since I have you here, there's no time to waste. Let me tell you which pillars to swap. Actually, just telling won't do.
I was gonna make a joke about there being no unicorns, but I don't think many people would get it. And for the record, read the book. I didn't know that it was of that genre. If you do get the reference, Didn't know it was of that genre. I just happened to like the author, and yeah. Anyway, what would that be?
Shh. There we go. See those brightly illuminated prime ice pillars? Those are the broken ones.
Okay. My mice is something else. Huh, wow, your voice is something else.
That goes without saying. Otherwise, I wouldn't be nearly so invested in all this. Anyway, I'm
think it's the other way around.
Traveler. If you forget which prime ice pillars are broken, just come back and I'll show you again.
I mean, they're still... Oh. It's just these two? But I could have sworn there was one over there that was broken. Ah, I see. There we go. Easy peony.
I knew I could count on you. It turned out beautiful. The positioning of these prime ice pillars is perfect. Now then, let me test them out.
Huh. They give off a soft glow now.
That's right.
So who built them before?
I can practice in peace for now. Since you helped me fix these prime ice pillars, allow me to sing you a little practice piece.
Ear protection compulsory or optional? I can't not be rude.
Unnecessary. My voice is all warmed up, so I'll do some a cappella now. I'm practicing here today, and in a few days I'll head over to
thinking
Rusulka
about
to
you,
do the same.
Sister Golden Hair Surprise.
Anyway, sit back and relax. Oh, but don't close your eyes, or you might zone out and fall face first into the water.
Now it's Disney Princess mode. Alright, well. Not quite as musical as I thought. Small Jack Frost, big problems. I guess that was the Jack Frost Village thing. Goodness. Not a whole lot of stuff.
These ice pillars are working great. What should I practice next? Oh, Traveler, you're just in time. Come on, give these ice pillars a try.
How do I use them? Do I have to sing too? Oh, listen. Thing is, the last time I tried singing, it kind of summoned a whopper flower. Might not be the best of ideas.
Nope. Here, take this. It can make the ice pillars ring. Go on. I'd quite like to hear what song you'll play.
Oh? Adjusting the prime ice pillar's length can help you get the exact note you want. Use this along with other ice pillars in the grotto to play a melody of your own. Place the resonant pillars back where they belong to activate the tidal resonant conch. The tide will then pass through the pillars at a certain speed while emitting preset noises. Notes. Okay. Where's this conch you've been bragging about? Oh! I think I messed up. Probably was supposed to go in the opposite direction. Oh. Yeah, actually, there was a lot wrong with what I did there. Okay. Let me fix that.
What do you think? This private practice room of mine is pretty great, right? The song you played just now was quite original, too.
I thought my performance was missing a little something.
If that's your goal, then you've got a long road ahead of you. I suppose I could offer some guidance for a price.
What do you want?
Not sure yet. I'll let you know once I think of something fun. Until then, you owe me. Pleasure doing business with you. Be sure to come over and practice whenever you're free.
Okay, let me...
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this. That's actually better. Actually, you know what? I can just do this stuff here, right? That should be more appropriate. Once you learn your skills and your arpeggios. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem to work all that well for me. I mean, I imagine you're supposed to put in, like, a few different notes. What are they called? Oh. We're running low. Why would it use the warmth stuff? Like, that seems like such a bad idea. Oops.
Do I sense treasure?
Yeah, you're supposed to do like the multiple keys at a time, and I forget what it's called. Like with a piano, you know, chords. You're supposed to put down some chords, not just notes. This is the issue, is that it doesn't... Where's the warmth? Where's the warmth? There's no warmth! Crystal energy. Cavern of melodic tides. That really does seem like something you'd see a siren practicing in. Alright. That's one down. And one to go. Or, I guess it's two down and one to go. Let's get that.
Come on, keep up. Take a break.
To learn your skills and your arpeggios.
For more snow, damselette. How tiresome.
Come on, keep up.
Alright. The Korolevskiy Theater sure is lively. It's a real bastion of the arts. Not voicing this one, huh?
No way. Did you say a ghost?
Hmm? What are they talking about over there?
It's true, I swear. Everyone's talking about it. The moment it strikes midnight, eerie music echoes from the theater. Someone even saw the ghost shadow dancing on the wall.
A ghost? But hasn't the ley line disorder here already been resolved?
You're sure someone didn't just make that up?
I mean, did we resolve the ley line disorder, or did we just send a couple of ghosts along their way?
Eerie? I don't even know how to describe it.
Curious. I'll come back and take a look in the early hours. Sorry. Just checking something real quick. I have to say, with all the lights extinguished, the theater really does feel quite eerie. Is it because it's so empty? You could even call the space liminal.
What was that?
I'm so glad that they didn't actually say, oh, it's liminal. It was just the wind. Did someone leave a window open? You can describe, you know, like an empty theater or an empty street or something like that as creepy without saying, oh, it's liminal. You know, it's the psychological term. Is, you know, that can go on in the background, doesn't it? Is that really the sound of a piano? Why does it sound so unsettling? Oh. Now it's, gotta turn off the music so that we can hear the music going on here.
Who's there?
Voice? Where is it coming from?
Traveler?
Oh, Odette?
Yes? What were you expecting? A ghost?
So you heard about the rumors.
I have.
Are we gonna be able to resolve what
Eerie music,
the whole, like,
dancing
Lilek thing?
ghost. Here. This is the true form of said ghost.
What's that? An ornament? A decoration?
It's a music box.
Yeah.
It was a birthday gift from my mother when I was little.
Dang,
It
that's an
used to
expensive
play
birthday gift.
beautiful melodies, but its internal mechanisms have deteriorated over time. And now,
Now it just sounds creepy, huh?
it sounds
Okay.
terrible, doesn't it? It'll take some time to fix, but my daytime schedule tends to be quite packed, and I don't have the right tools at home. So I had to sneak off to my private lounge in the middle of the night.
I mean, we know a lot of people who are mechanical whizzes. Wait, did she sneak in through that window that was left open? Did you just say your private lounge room?
Yes, this area belongs to me. Doesn't it look the part?
Suppose it does. It's emptier than I imagined. It seems she really does put all her energy into dancing. Sorry. Shouldn't have barged in.
It's fine. To be quite honest, neither of us should be here at this time. But I must say, you're pretty brave. Most would have fled the moment they heard the music or saw a ghost.
So about your music box, what can I do to help?
Always eager to help. That's what they say about you. I guess they were right. I appreciate the offer, but I want to fix it myself.
Well, fair enough.
But if you could help me collect some relevant materials and keep it a secret from me, I'd really appreciate that.
Consider it done.
Also, it seems the decor in my lounge doesn't match your expectations. If you want to redecorate it to your liking, you're most welcome.
What?
Think of it as a reward for keeping my secret.
Reward?
Did you not want one? Vodyanitsa said fans would do anything for a peek behind the scenes. Oh, that said, could you hold off until the music box is fixed? Your redecoration project, I mean.
Why?
It scares people away. Makes it much more peaceful around here.
After that, Odette spends quite a bit of time. All right. Wait, did we go? Yeah, we went 2 levels. Cool. Actually, we do some exploration. We're actually gonna our standard banner pool pretty soon. Interesting. That's a whole on quest chain. This area. Go to Korolevskiy Theater. Variations on Belye and Cherny. Huh. Is Belye... Does that refer to the Belye Tsar? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I guess we can start the music again. We're way off course with Sandrone. Sorry about that.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Gonna need more of these, as you might be able to tell. 11 out of 60.
How tiresome.
So tonight,
Take a break.
so alive. Are you the now and never
How
kind?
tiresome.
In a day and a day, love.
Come on, keep up.
I'm gonna be gone for good again. Are you willing to be had?
Pick up the pace.
Are you cool with just tonight? It's a toast to all those who hear me all too loud. Here's to the nights we felt alive. Here's to the tears you knew you'd cry. Here's to goodbye. Tomorrow's gonna come too soon. Oh, my time is frozen in motion. Are things alright? So, is it really? Normally I'd say I've got good news and bad news, but things are worse than we expected. There's only bad news, and worse news, and worse news. Then the young sire really is trying to open the shuttle realm. Yes, that's the bad news. What's the worst news? Oh no, what's the worst news? He's nearly there. He's nearly there. Maybe not all the way yet, but close. You can tell that much from it. Shadow Realm that well. When I was a child, I even entered the Shadow Realm once. Only, it wasn't exactly a pleasant memory for me. After that, I never wanted anything to do with the Shadow Realm again. Well, that was what we were told is how that normally works. But, okay. He's refining Kresnik Crystal. Once it's pure enough, it can act as the key, the energy source needed to start the mechanism that opens the Shadow Realm. Nuclear bomb. Oh, that's not good. That means the mechanism is already built, at least. Seems that way. Hold on a second. How do you gang members know all this Shadow Realm stuff? Gangs really can get their hands on anything, huh? Don't give us too much credit. The old sire just happened to have a few strings he can pull at the Energy Commission. Yeah, again, Kresnet Crystal, nuclear energy, and, well, I guess they're building a nuclear bomb. Some of our people have done odd jobs for the Commission's higher-ups before. Once someone sets their mind to finding it, especially someone with an agenda, information like that isn't hard to get. What's he after? Yeah, why would he want to open the Shadow Realm in the first place? Maybe for the ruins drifting through it? Maybe they'll open it right in front of the Zapolyarny Palace and turn it into some kind of man-made disaster. No one knows. The Shadow Realm is dangerous. Whatever he's planning, I'm sure it's nothing good. But his motive isn't what matters most right now. The real issue is where the mechanism that opens the Shadow Realm is. Oh, Paimon gets it. If we break down that mechanism first, then whatever scheme he's cooking up goes nowhere. Precisely. And as luck would have it, before we sent you after the samples, one of ours had already slipped inside Izmailov's major strongholds. She might know something. Right, Gariva. She's amazing. She found a way to warn us about Izmailov using the trains to move supplies, and even the lorry's cargo run. In other words, much more reliable than a certain rabbit. Hey, I just act before I think sometimes. Still, as for Gareva, what's the matter? My mission window has already passed, but she never checked back in. We sent people to look for her, but so far, no one's found a trace. What? Gareva? No, that can't be right. Exactly. Gareva is never late, and she never leaves people waiting. Then she must be in trouble? I'm afraid so. That makes this much worse. She slipped into a stronghold run by the young sire's second-in-command. If they found her out, the man they called the Butcher won't let her off easy. I think the crystal growing out is supposed to be like an indicator of the element that they channel. Oh, sorry. Skip that. No. Gareva has always kept to the shadows. She's not like us. Izmailov's people wouldn't know her face. This is I'm pretty sure this is Cryo, but you know, there are some darker parts, so I was wondering if it may be Hydra, but anyway. Then could she have already, and this is Animo. No, she can't be. How could she be? Gareva. I don't believe the Butcher would do something like that right away. From what we know about him, he tried to get more information out of Miss Gareva first. If I were him, I'd do the same. Is that how it works? I know Miss Gareva won't tell them anything, but that means we have to help her right away, before the Butcher completely runs out of patience with her. But there's no time to argue. I'm going to save Gareva. Get yourself killed? Maybe, but doing nothing would feel even worse. That sort of impulse can put you in danger faster than you realize. Traveler, Paimon, I know this is a lot to ask, but will you help us rescue Gareva? Sounds like Gareva's in real danger, Traveler. Slightly bigger reward might help us make up our mind. Didn't say we wouldn't help. Really? Well, help, of course, but this is extra work, so don't forget to add a little something to the reward, okay? Naturally. Luchkin would never let friends who came to our aid leave disappointed. So, where exactly is the stronghold Gareva snuck into? Northwest of Snezhnograd. It used to be a Fatuin military base, but it was abandoned some time ago. From there, it changed hands a few times before eventually ending up with Izmailov. Kings really can get their hands on anything, huh? Mora can get you just about anything. With enough of it changing hands, even the ley lines might start moving a little faster. So, getting hold of one small abandoned base won't be much of a challenge. There's actually, so I think it was at the end of The Witcher 2, near the end of it, there's a guy who turned out to be a bad guy, but he talks about how every man has his price, and Geralt's like, oh, not me, I don't. And he's like, no, you have a price, it's just not money. You want belonging, and you will do anything for that. And yeah, thank you. That whole every man has his price thing is it's not about money. And this is, but again, communist propaganda. Communists are obsessed with money, and so they assume everyone else is as well. And among all the gangs, Izmailov has always been the richest. Now, that said, I mean, generally speaking, you know, I mean, you take a look at, for example, like political influence, right? Or judges. The idea that enough money can get you, say, political influence or judges. That's kind of true to an extent. It's just not that every judge or every politician, and I know people think, oh, you think politicians can't be bribed. Generally speaking, it's better to, and this is actually how bribery works in general, actually. Generally speaking, it's not trying to find someone who just only cares about money is going to be kind of difficult. You usually want somebody who is actually politically aligned with you, you know, is aligned with your interests. The money just, well, it greases the wheels a bit, as they say. They're moving on certain things, right? Well, it gets them moving faster on the thing that you want to be moving. And that's how bribery works. Or it can, you know, it can help convince them to take action when they otherwise wouldn't. And again, though, that's not saying there aren't politicians who are just, you know, anything for sale, highest bidder kind of thing. But it's a lot more rare than people think. It's not every single politician like that. It's just some politicians have values that are completely different than your own, or grudges, or, you know, any sort of bias, right? And that's the whole point. You know, that's the whole point of political donations, is that you find that the politician that has the bias that you want, and you put towards that. Which goes back to another thing. I mean, people think that money determines elections, but we've had several elections just within the past few years where one politician massively, or one campaign rather, massively overspent compared to the other and still lost. And so people mix it up. It's not that money determines elections outcomes. It's that what the election outcome is going to be determines where the money flows. Because nobody wants to back a losing horse, right? And people who do these donations, they're very good at reading the room. But then there are those that, you know, think they can just buy elections with money, and that's why you have those recent races where one side massively outspends the other and still loses. From what we've heard, the place is heavily guarded. A frontal assault won't be easy, so whatever you do, please be careful. We want Goreva back alive, but your safety matters to us too. If rescuing her turns out to be impossible, retreat immediately. Got it! We're on the case! Zime, I know you don't really like sending me out on missions, but this is Goreva. Can I go with them? I'm really worried about her. I mean, she did save our bacon on the train. Alright. Just don't slow anyone down. Go get everything you'll need for the mission. Oh, okay. I'll get ready right away. Gareva, please be okay. Disputes without honor and humanity. Yep, average gang dispute there. Oh. I think I might have visited this place before. Oh yeah, that's right. This is where I bought honey. Know that. And I used a whole lot of it. Recipes. Now I'm back over 100, so it's all good. Oh yeah, I need a lot of milk. I'm short on, what is it, smetana or whatever? Which, can we cook on this? No, apparently not. Burn myself for nothing. The only cooking spots I have found around Snezhnograd require you to light a fire, which... Oh, actually, I do have Nicole, don't I? Haha! Well, how about that? Not intentional. Not intentional. But pretty lucky. Of course, getting turned around. We gotta go this way. Go to the base.
Time for more snow damselettes.
Just a golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. Wait, okay. Let me try back from the start. Well, I tried to make it someday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sights on Monday and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's time. No woman sure can be a friend of mine.
Show me what
Let's begin.
Show me what you got. Just you.
This is
Just you.
this is what they were worried about.
Right. Not that I care.
Seems pretty easy, easy speasy, easy cheesy, easy peasy. My goodness, my brain today. Well, I just keep thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? This place used to be a Fatui base. Yeah, seems very similar to the ones we ran across in Nodcry. Specifically, the big old Kohenki research place. The layout inside is confusing, so keep your guard up. Whoa, we haven't even reached the entrance. There's already a ton of guards. How are we getting in? Gareva said the main gate would be closely guarded, but there's a hole above it where part of the structure collapsed. We might be able to get through from there. If we move any farther, they'll notice us. Right, be noticed right away. Gotcha. Since we're new faces here, they won't recognize us. Leave the rest to Paimon and Traveler. Then we're counting on you to rescue Gareva. Irina and I will wait outside and back you up, just like we did last time, when you went in to steal a sample. And don't forget to have the sled ready again, Sophia. Don't worry, I won't. Whatever you need, I'll have it ready for you. Just come back safe, okay, Traveler Paimon? Has been something, baby, at the club. Chariot. Violators will be killed, no exceptions. Guess we're getting this one from above. Our hearts were really pumping. Said yeah, yeah, yeah.
All that work for this.
Said yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, can we? It's kind of hoping. Oh, that's right. You cannot climb on ice. No. Look, I know this is not necessary. We could just fight our way in, probably. I don't know if this is mandatory stealth section or not. Pretty sure we could fight our way in, but I'd like to solve the puzzle. So long as it's not people who annoy me. Oop. Fine. This will take this route. Ring, ring, ring. Interesting. What's that noise? Why is it so loud? Kubiev, go check it out. It's a matryoshka. Strange. Is something inside the doll making that sound? Huh. Open one up, and there's another one inside. Put this thing here. Oh, that guy's attention is caught by that weird doll. This is our chance to sneak past. Oh, yeah, it is mandatory stealth. Oh, treasure. Don't mind if I do.
Wait for this, didn't you? It's all your
Miraculous. Don't mind if I do. Can I perform a stealth takedown? Not gonna try it. Yikes, that was close. Is Malov guy didn't see us, right? These look like blueprints for that crazy loud matryoshka. Let me try using this to attract their attention. Do we not? Oh, okay. Man, his eyesight is terrible.
out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Can I activate the lift? Hello? Oh, there. Easy peony. It's people to see the old sire before his passing with the butcher and the young sire. Interesting. Oh, we don't want to... that light. Do not have the temporary blueprint. Plan has reached a critical stage. Daily security must be maintained without fail. Capture a rat attempting to infiltrate Ismailov. By order of the young sire, security personnel and alert levels are to be reinforced. The mechanisms in the Shadow Realm are reportedly in place. Refining Kresnik Crystal and completing the key have become matters of utmost urgency. That woman still refuses to talk. Who sent her? The High Table, Luchkin, or the Energy Commission? Our hearts were really bumping. Said yeah, yeah, yeah. Dang, what are we supposed to do about this? I mean, I'm pretty sure I could cheese it with Sandrone. Unfortunately, we don't have an archer, do we? Right. Archer. I really need to replace this team, but for now, to have an archer. Nope. That's not the strategy. Oh. Well. There you go. It's nice and easy. Let's switch back to our normal team. Ooh. Our hearts were really pumping.
So,
Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
not that I care.
Say yeah, yeah, yeah. You're earlier than usual. What, no work to do today? Let me guess, that's Gorevia, and she's talking to the butcher. Goreva. Oh, she thinks we're the butcher. You're not the butcher. Wait, you're not an Ismailov either. She just gives away the game like that? So, who are you? Did Zmei or Arena send you here? Why, I thought they would be coming in person. I work for the butcher. I'm a friend of the Lichkin. It looks like Zmei's finally made some decent friends for once. Yep, Zmei sent us here. You're Gareva, right? Yes, but listen, friends. This place is dangerous, so don't worry about getting me out. Just help me pass on a message. Listen carefully. You can tell them yourself. I'm not here to play messenger. Yeah, once we get you out of here, you can tell them yourself. Aren't you two wonderful? Bright and steady, like a little sun and a little star. Looks like Zmei finally picked the right people for once. How nice. I like you two already. Now then, little son, come help me get this door open. That would be Dendro. Open the door. Thank you. The last few days have been exhausting. When I get back, I'm definitely asking Zmei for a raise. Come on, we gotta go before anyone notices. Now, no need to rush. What's this cute little white star's name? You mean Paimon? Paimon's name is Paimon! And this little golden sun here? Traveler. Hold on, we don't have time to stand around introducing ourselves. It's alright. The only person who comes here is the butcher, and he isn't due back for a good while yet. Yeah, but you thought he might be early this time, so you never know. After 3 days locked in this place, a few more minutes won't hurt. Besides, well, let's just say I don't take things lying down. If someone insults me, I give it right back. If someone hits me, I hit back. So I'm not about to run off with my tail between my legs. Not before we leave our dear friend the butcher a proper little parting gift. Then we'll wait nearby. And the moment the butcher walks in, we'll jump him. No need for our sweet new friends to get involved. Just hide behind those crates outside for a little while. I'll be quick. And remember, not a sound, okay? Midnight. Sure. Not a sound from the pavement. As the moon lost her memory. Box outside the door. There is a gap here after all. She is smiling alone. I remember. You and Paimon have only just hidden behind the crates when heavy footsteps begin to echo outside. Door creaks open and someone steps inside, heading straight for Goreva's cell. I know you haven't lost your mind, and I'm running out of patience. So tell me what I came here to hear, and maybe I'll make things a little less painful for you. Oh, how merciful of you, Lord Butcher. Justice and mercy are for the weak. Only children who don't know the world still cling to words like that. You know very well why I've let you live this long. You want to know who I'm working for, don't you? If you really had faith in young sire, you never would have left me alive. You only did because you were thinking maybe whoever's behind her could give me a way out. Silence. We both know the old sire's death doesn't add up, right? The old sire's time was over long ago. If anything, he stuck around too long. Forget it. If you're not going to talk, then we'll do this the usual way. Let's get started. No. Please don't use that. I can't. Not again. Thought you'd last longer. Talk, brat. Tell me what I want, and I'll make it stop. I'll tell you. Please, come closer. This isn't for anyone else to hear. See, if you just talked sooner, you could have saved yourself a lot of pain. I know I was wrong. Come closer. I'll say it in your ear. There. Now tell me, who are you really? So what? Shh. Easy now. Relax. Don't tense up, and don't try to call for help. You won't make a sound. Breathe for me. Breathe. Good. That's it. No need to be scared, poor thing. Feeling dizzy is normal. You hear the heavy breathing grow weaker, along with the faint sounds of struggling, until both fade away like ripples on water. Then a dull thud breaks the silence, a body hitting the floor, still warm, but moribund. Let's go. It's over. Are you okay? I'm fine. In fact, I feel wonderful. What lovely weather, breaking out of prison. Right. Good. Then let's get out of here. You looking at? What? Nothing at all. That's Pyro. Okay. Actually, we should close the curtains. That way it'll take them longer to confirm his death. Seems pretty easy task to leave. Assuming the game doesn't try to get me killed. was easy. Oh. Wait, so I have to go back inside to escape? Oh, come on. Game, please. That's so mean. Also, does it seem a little deserted to anyone else? Like, there's nobody here. That can't be good. Yeah, and the obstacles we faced on the way in are just not here. Let me guess, they're gonna figure that out. Not even the lantern facing over here. What? Oh, supposed to exit out this way. Okay. All right. Come on, we can leave through this passage. Eh? So the secret passage is right here. Paimon thought we'd have to go back the way we came. Didn't see that coming, did you? I did go back the way we came, and it was easy. The butcher probably never imagined the escape passage was right behind his own room. Well, what a shame. I was this close to escaping on my own. This box. I could always see the butcher studying it, so there must be something important inside. Alright, let's take it with us. Might be some kind of antique. I'll have Zmei take a look at it. After all, as the saying goes, steal what the bad guy stole, and the person they stole from will have nowhere to look. It feels like she's heard something similar from Sophia before. Wait, isn't that a way too sad for the person who got robbed? Alright. If we stay any longer, things could get bad. Let's go. It's time for the sun and stars to rise from this gloomy cave. Sun and... Gareva, you came back. There, little bunny. Don't cry. I came back alive, didn't I? Don't let our friends see you making such a fuss. Traveler, Paimon, I can't thank you enough. How about this? I'm actually pretty proud of my tail. Apart from that one time it got cut by an ice skate blade when I was little, it's never really been hurt. The old sire once praised me, even among Volkodlak. A fluffy tail like this is quite rare. Maybe I should cut off my tail and give it to you as thanks. Tail, yes, sorry, but I prefer a long tail. Why? Why can't we just be nice? So, you have a preference in tails? You're not taking someone else's tail. You're not taking someone else's tail. We're happy that we managed to get Gareva out safely. Little bunny, you can cry if you want, but I'm injured personnel, you know. I can't keep standing here. Besides, I still have things to tell Zmei and Miss Irina. Oof, my lower back hurts. My back hurts all over. I'm telling you, that butcher. Is it the rack? Alright. I'll take you all back now. This time, I actually rented a proper sleigh. Let's ride back in a bit. And that butcher, I'll beat him up good next time. I don't think you'll get the chance. Paimon, what's wrong? Nothing. Let's just hurry back. Oh, tree shard.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Getting that exploration racking up. The interesting thing about the current situation with the Traveler Sword is that it means that with only 2 more... Can I cook here? Nope. Here? Ah, yes, okay. But we need to light a fire first.
Do I sense treasure?
Do I have to? Why are you aiming at the barrels? Okay, how about this?
I think not.
There. That'll work. I want to retrieve some of this. The smetana we are short on. No, it only requires one. Cool. That makes things a lot easier. Oh, and we can... That. Obtain that. Obtain that. There we go. We're up to 100 of all the ingredients. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, that we can be anyway. No, that's that. Okay, never mind. First, I must thank Traveler and Paimon for rescuing Miss Gareva. She is a very important companion to us. I can't thank you enough for this. Don't mention it. And Miss Gareva, how are you feeling now, Miss Gareva? Not dead yet. Good enough. Now then, let's talk about this whole incident. It all began several months ago. One night, we received word that the old sire had fallen gravely ill and passed away all of a sudden. Yes, the old sire was in quite good health, and rumor has it that the last people to see him that night were none other than the young sire and the butcher. The old man's death is looking more and more suspicious now. I'm 90% sure that this is their doing. In truth, quite a few people at the high table suspect the same. After the old sire passed away, many of the smaller gangs beneath them fell into chaos. The number of punishments handed down to gang members for violating the law has grown far beyond what it used to be. Many of those cases were also deeply connected to the Ismailovs. At the same time, they began spending huge amounts of moro on some kind of plan, even going so far as to collect debts by force. It's got something to do with the Shadow Realm. Yes, either to open the Shadow Realm or to learn how to open it. What good would that do? The young sire wanted to use such means. To prove to the lords above that Fey gangs could master technology on par with the Energy Commission. He wanted to use it as a bargaining chip and stake the high table itself at the roulette table. That's what he wanted? That's what I heard. Unlike us, we furballs are satisfied just rolling around in the furnace ash, but some people have ambitions to plant their backsides in the Snezhnograd Veche. He's gone too far down the wrong path. Now the mechanism for opening the Shadow Realm is already completed. And the key, the thing made from refined Kresnik crystal, it's nearly complete as well. All that's left is to insert the key into the mechanism, give it a turn, and then pop. The Shadow Realm will rise into the world like a fish drawn up to the surface. Wait, so what's that box for? You know, the butcher's box? It's probably just one of many contingencies. I never used it in the end. Doesn't seem like anything important. It seems more like some strange collectible. Maybe worth looking into, but it's not important now. What matters is... I have to stop him, no matter what. So the question is, where will he try to open the Shadow Realm? Miss Gareva. At the train boneyard. I also found the password to get in. It's Oedipus. Really? Really? Oedipus. Quite a lot wrong with that, but okay. The train boneyard. So that's where it is. Do trains die too? Are there train ghosts in the train boneyard? Maybe there are ghost trains. I mean, can we use one, you know? Huh? Don't mind her. Train boneyard is just a local nickname. Yeah, It's actually a half-excavated tunnel, but after a Shadow Realm disaster caused the tunnel to collapse, the construction work was halted. After that, for some reason, it became a dumping ground for abandoned trains. So that's why. If they opened the Shadow Realm there, things got even slightly out of control. The residents of the surrounding villages and towns would surely be thrown in. But to get there, we'd have to pass through the Sub-Zero Zone. Looks like we'll need to prepare a train. We'll cover the cost of renting the train. Ooh, a business trip on the company dime. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Paimon gets it. Still, whether it's Izmailov or Luchkin, renting an entire train seems pretty routine for you guys. I mean, we have a train that we can use. Save them some money. Well, everyone has their own connections. We shouldn't waste any more time. Let's get going. Good morning, America, how are ya? Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. Wow, you actually rented one. Of course we did. The old sire may be gone, but the friendships and connections he built are still with us. As for how long they'll last without him, that's another question. That's a worry for another day. May, Irina, Sophia, Spelled. Is Gareva not coming? She's injured very badly. It's best to let her get some rest. Alright, then let's head out for the train boneyard. In the graveyards of the rusted automobile. The train boneyard. Can't believe we're going there. Something wrong with that place? Not exactly. It's just that a long time ago, when we were still children, the old sire often took us there to play. Me, Irina, Vasily, who is now called the young sire. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. I was thinking it was Valerie, which I was like, wait, what? And Lyubov was sent away to Novokitizgrad. Okay. Wait, I thought Irina was spelled with a Y. Was I wrong? Ugh. Lyubov is now the head of House Remusov, but his hands aren't exactly clean. I haven't heard anything about him in a long time. In any case, the four of us grew up together, but like branches splitting from the same tree, the further they grow, the further apart their tips become. Everyone has their own path. Yes, you are right. It is a Y! But the crooked branches ought to be pruned. No one can define whether another person's path is crooked. We are gangs, after all. Herring with one foot in the shadows. What right do we have to define anyone else? Still, I think what sets us apart from beasts may sometimes be nothing more than a small measure of compassion. Compassion? It is, in fact, the first line of the law. Do not commit acts devoid of mercy or justice. Though whether one acts with mercy and justice ultimately rests with the heart. As I see it, everyone is busy chasing after their own ends, and few truly have time to look after others. But there are always a few moments in life when one faces a choice that can change the course of their path. One may choose, for my own sake, I can hurt anyone else, or think, how innocent those who would be hurt are. I simply can't bear it. But inability to bear it is compassion. That inability to bear it is compassion, and compassion is a humane heart. If you often find yourself unable to bear such things, you may feel that you're still on the right path a person ought to walk. But one only need to choose the former once, just once, and they will cross that line again and again, until at last there is no turning back. Just one little compromise is how it starts. I think Vasily He's beyond that line now, wandering in a darkness where he cannot even see his own hand before him. Passing trains that have no name, train yards full of old black men. Oh, it's this way. Okay, actually, let's grab this. And the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are ya? Cryoculus nearby. Thanks. Said, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. Boy, that was a little rough for you, wasn't it? It's not gonna get any better.
Come on, keep up.
Shut up. Run faster.
I'm your native son.
Certainly.
I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500. Oh, Stroganina. Cool. They call. It's gotta be the train boneyard up ahead. Bottomora says there'll be guards behind that door. Password. Gravis said earlier that it was Oedipus. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. Gone 500 miles when the day is done. Open up! We have important news for the young sire. Hey, what's the password? See, now that's confusing to me. Sweet madam, firewater? Oedipus. No problem there. Strange. Password checks out. We didn't receive any prior notice. Paimon said it's urgent. Alright. Just a moment. I'll open the gate. You know, this confuses me, because I thought maybe the crystals aren't indicative of the element. Wait, you are the Luchkin! Enemy attack! We're under attack!
Show me what you got.
Let's begin.
How tiresome.
It was easy. It was easy. It's deep. I can't even see the bottom.
Just
Come on, keep up.
wait. Ready to take my
What's that? It was so dark that she... Alright, we'll stop. Oh. Was not paying attention to the dialogue between them.
wait.
No? Okay. Thought there might be something. Oh. I need to not spam F. Those Starlight Prisms. Thanks, guy. 20,000 likes for that. My goodness. Oh, actually, yeah, I was gonna see if Pyro does anything to these. Apparently not. Are they just Prime Ice constructs? Oh, yeah, they're just Prime Ice constructs. Well, now I know.
Who goes there? Show me what you got? Just you?
Show me your moves.
Who goes there?
I go there.
Together.
Curse you!
Curse you! Curse you! Curse you! There's a chest. Okay.
Anything I can trade for some Mora?
Monsters! The Shadow Realm! Oh. Ismailov's. Seen something no eyes should see in the Shadow Realm.
Ready to taste my fist? Just you, boy.
It was easy. Softly, slowly. Uh-oh. Shadow Realm generation detected up ahead. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Keep going. We're almost there. Just as I thought. Those devices. They're activation devices! With this concentration of Shadow Realm energy, there's only one final step. Then we're still in time. Still in time. The old man loves saying things like that. How many things in this world can truly be reached in time? So you came after all, my dear little brother and sister. Huh? Are you? Vasya, the young sire, Vasily Oedipus Ismailov. Oh? You even brought outsiders with you. Where did you find these hired thugs? How disgraceful. Now that the old man is gone, you need outsiders to help you make a stand? Stop this obsession of yours. Opening the Shadow Realm will bring no good. It will only cause more casualties. If this reaches Druzhna, the entire high table will be finished. Stop it, brother, before this gets any worse. It's not too late. Shut up! Zmei, what do you know? That old bastard wanted to leave his seat at the high table to you. You think I didn't know that? He would have made you the speaker of the high table, simply because you want nothing, and because you would change nothing. Yeah, for all this time, we Feygames have always been looked down upon. All the odd jobs for Druzhna and Energy Commission. All the odd jobs the Druzhna and Energy Commission don't want to do get dumped on the Ismailov. Oh, snow's piling up on the train tracks? Then send Remus off. Those poor beggars, shivering in the cold with no money and no roof over their heads. Fine, have them report to Luchkin. We're nothing but dogs to those lords. Dogs they can summon and dismiss at will. You have no idea how many innocent people the lads and I have roughed up for those highfalutin gents above while collecting debts. How much dirty work we've done for them. But now, all of that is about to change. Our poor dear father cared so much about his Energy Commission, didn't he? Now, whatever the Energy Commission can do, I, Ismailov, can do as well. And what the Energy Commission can't do, I, Ismailov, can still do all the same. The high table, you can go play at that make-believe council yourselves. The law, it's nothing but a leash the old man left around our necks. Vasily. Sorry, I almost forgot there really is a dog here. Wow, the racism. The old man spent his whole life as someone's dog, too. Poof. He was a dog back at Vergelmir, and even after he became president of the Energy Commission and speaker of the High Table. How impressive. But he was still someone else's dog. That night, I begged him again to let me look over his work. But he said, the mission is complete. I have already found what I sought in the Shadow Realm. From now on, even the Energy Commission will no longer involve itself too deeply in matters concerning the Shadow Realm. They could have, like, said such a place or something like that. That would have been a better way to put it, but anyway. What a joke! To possess power like that and do nothing with it. Then what about us? What do we get for all that dirty work we did? By the time I came back to my senses, the old man had already... So it really was you? Yeah, it was me. And now, the old man is gone. There's no one left to stand in my way. I will have a seat in the real council. As long as I'm there, there will always be a place for Izmailovs at Snezhnia's table. Snezhnia's table. I will make those lords understand. I, Vasily Izmailov, am no Nikolaevich, nor am I the young sire. Come, my foolish little brother and sister, you won't be able to witness alongside me the future in which the name Izmailov shines. Izmailovs, prove your worth to me! Your sacrifice will be remembered. Oh. Hello? Oh. No ammo. We started with no ammo. That's not ideal. Oh. That's who was damaging me.
Need a refill.
Oh gosh. A little too late. Don't turn back. Your obsession. Alright. Somehow the Shadow Realm, but also there's non-Shadow Realm stuff here. And I don't know.
Should be worth holding on to.
I think that was supposed to be some energy recharge, but okay. Anyway.
Should be worth holding on to.
Oh. Just wondering how we get over there. Pretty sure it's this way. Summertime now. Got a heart of glass. No? Okay. Can't shoot him in the booty. Stop this madness, Vasya. At this rate, the entire mine will collapse, and everyone nearby will die. Madness? This is the plan I've spent years putting together. I will make people like us take a step forward. None of you can do it. Only I can. Only me! Young sire. Don't you dare call me that! I will accomplish the great work the old man never could, and the people shall call me Lord Vasily. In years to come, when people speak of the old man, of Nikolai Pakan Izmailov, they will call him Lord Vasily's father. I will surpass him. I will! But the Shadow Realm is too dangerous. You shouldn't get your hands on it. If the Shadow Realm gets out of control, you'll get yourself killed too.
Do you have any other way? This is the right choice. For you, for me, and for the whole family. It will benefit us all.
There has to be another way.
What? With that bullcrap law that only lets us lie to ourselves? With the old man's way of doing things? He spent his whole life building everything so carefully. In the end, he's just a dead man. He died by my hand, just as everyone does in the end, walking towards a death that cannot be undone.
Vasya.
That stubborn old man, I will prove to him that my path is the right path.
Looking for trouble?
Or, you know, you're just gonna die.
Barely worth my time.
Already almost half dead.
Should be worth holding on to.
My goodness. I think the space has become too unstable.
Nice. Try this. Try this.
It was easy. So we did.
Why am I always just one step short of what I want? I can't see anything. It's so dark. I remember now. When we were little, one time I had so deep inside that I couldn't find the way out. I was so scared back then. I thought I'd never get out again. In the end, someone... Was it? Who was it?
It was Irina and me, Vasya. We called your name and found you.
Yeah. Shimei, are you there?
I'm here. Irina and I were both here.
Take me away. I can't see anything here. Shimei, please, take me away.
The device has shut down. Phew, that was close. That scared Paimon a little bit. I thought... Whoa, what's going on? The Shadow Realm may have affected the physical structure here. This tunnel collapsed like this before. Vasya. Hurry, it's time to go. Let's go, Zime. This way, we can get out. We've recovered what we needed. Let's go. Leave the area by minecart. Yeah, I see that there's a chest nearby.
You went out of your way for this, didn't you?
Oh, hey.
All yours.
I saw the notification. Okay, no, it's only one. We only have one. One from each area. Actually, where is this area? Okay. Wait, what? Mo's still there. Oh. That's... Oh! When we escape by minecart, we'll collect the Cryoculus. Got it. Get it. Not too much yet. Yet to be completed new high table rules. Snow buries every story, or perhaps it would be more fitting to say that the snow itself is an endless story. Snow falls over Snezhnaya all year round. Blah, blah. Sorry. Live to witness this set of new rules. Then it will mean our great undertaking has taken its first step. It will mean that I have secured for all at the high table a place to stand as equals alongside those so-called great figures. I Hope that when that day comes, none of you will have to remain hidden in the shadows any longer, living only as the foil to those who bask in the light. You'll no longer have to bow and scrape or humble yourselves before others. Instead, you will stand tall and proudly call yourselves Ismailov. I long with all my heart for that future to come, and I, Vasily, will lead you there. Well, remember what I was saying about how every man has his price? And that price is not necessarily money. Necessarily gold. Terrible things that some people do for things. There was this one time when the three of us played hide and seek here together. Vasya hid in the deepest part of a collapsed tunnel in order to win. We thought that if we could find him once, we could find him again, but we failed that time. Tremors have stopped. The Shadow Realm's influence seems to be fading too. Then, I suppose that's the end of the Ismailov incident. If Vasya had figured out how to open the Shadow Realm, he could have taken the entire High Table down with him. On behalf of the Fey Gang Federation's High Table, the Luchkins, and everyone affected by Vasya's actions, thank you again. Traveler, Wyman, couldn't have made it through all this so smoothly without your help. Reyna thanks you both. Yes, Sophia of the Lichkin thanks you too, and Gariva as well. I'll thank you on her behalf. It was nothing, really. But if the young sire is... what's gonna happen to the rest of the Ismailovs? The High Table will decide what to do next. You've already done more than enough for us, so we won't trouble you with the smaller affairs. It may take some time to settle everything. If you can, please come by as only. And don't forget that we still have a small token of thanks for you both. Good idea! Come visit any time if you'd like. I'll even let you pet my tail. Tail? Tail! I'd still visit even without the tail. What the heck? Why? Oh my gosh, this was furry bait through and through, wasn't it? From the very beginning. All according to... Anyway. So my tail isn't that appealing after all? Paimon doesn't think you really understand. Anyway, we'll definitely come visit. All the members of his harem, and he's thirsting after a rabbit in her tail. Okay. You're always welcome anytime, friends of the Luchkins. What have we got here? What is this?
More snow damselettes.
Golden ferns. Well, not something we need at the moment. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I did get the battle pass weapon, and yes, I got frost breath. There was an argument for getting the claymore, but I think Tidal Shadow is just going to be the one that we're going to go with. I tend to kit out my characters with the most versatile weapons and artifacts, right? The ones that'll work on basically any team, and I don't try and like switch them around like, oh, I think I'm going to, bring this character into this melt team and they use this different artifact set for like 5% extra DPS. No, it's just use the regular artifact set. Even if I lose out on a little DPS, and the same goes for weapons. So yeah, if I can get Sandrone to trigger the superconducts, then the claymore could have been better. But it's fine. Besides, I think I have plenty of Claymore builds, don't I? No. No, I do not. I have 2. Although, I think the Catalyst is a good one to get, and I do certainly have enough Catalysts. I also have a lot of polearms, and I never have any use for the polearms that they release.
Yarny Palace again? Ugh, seriously.
So yeah.
All these
Anyway,
meetings.
we will be doing this thing tonight, just so that I can call it done. And we might as well do it while we're on the way to finish out this quest. Oops. Not enough for a charge attack, huh? Okay. Actually, wasn't there a, Hold on. Could have sworn there was a new weapon skin. Maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe we still need to do that event before we can unlock it. But I would have thought that it would have shown up in that thing.
So we're doing this the hard way.
Oh no. Oh no.
Such defiance. Let's begin. Pirouette. Our little secret.
Did not expect to be fighting a local legend tonight.
How tiresome. Take a break? A spot of tea time
I think not. Shadow me.
Bullseye! It's doggy dog!
If I had leveled it up, it'd be good, but no.
Come on, keep up. Let's test what begun.
Nope. No burst for Nicole. Okay, that's not gonna burst.
Take a break. How tiresome. Come on.
Such defiance. Heaven's will. Pirouette.
This is not exactly the team for taking down local legends, but we seem to be doing fine for now.
How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
Oh boy. That's a lot of damage.
Begun.
That's a lot of damage. Just all of a sudden.
Together.
Take a break.
Such defiance. I live within you. Shadow me.
I really wish I had also that I had switched to whatchamacallit. The NRE thing.
Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Take a break. A spot of tea time is begun.
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Also, that wasn't supposed to burst.
How tiresome.
You win this.
Oh boy! Wait, did we just? I think we got all of the things. for that local legend. All of the objectives. On our first fight. When I was certain that we were going to die. So where's this healing coming from? Does Alosha heal? There's just Prime Ice nearby. Yes, I see it. Let's leave a message. Aware of. I like difficult, easy, normal. Excellent. You. How about that? I like excellent you. Scars of Cursed Obsession. Oh wait, actually, I'm pretty sure that's what it would be, just because, you know, chain track. Measured pour of the cellared spiritual nectar. Okay. That. I didn't add the. I wasn't sure if I added the weapon to the. That's right there. Okay, no, it's fine. I think we should only need this one. Before we should only need to use one of the condensed resin. Oh. It's this guy again. Easy peony.
Pick up the pace.
Cool. We should also have enough other stuff. And that way we won't have so many worries about his energy recharge. But yeah, no, the whatchamacallit. Stygian Onslaught. Which I'm pretty sure opens up tomorrow, right? I certainly hope so. That's okay. I can grab him off camera. I'm sure that'll be fine, right? But he should freak out too much about that. Rewards available for claiming.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, my lady. Is there some...
Check Valiant Chronicles information. I got all 3 medals. All 3 objectives complete. Wild. Destroy the hindering roots growing on the ground to interrupt Furiosa before she can unleash her arrow shower. Destroy the hindering roots growing on the ground to interrupt Furiosa while she is burrowing. Well, now I don't have to face her ever again. This is the guy that we were facing in the main story, if I remember correctly. Fellfrost Peak in Snezhnaya. Looks like a short Fey dude. The little tiny elf dudes like Pulcinella. Fellfrost Peak. Where is that? Oops. Jack Frost Village. I am not sure. Oh, over here. So somewhere over here we gotta face off against that dude. Well, good to know. Feel free to browse, dear customer. Quality is guaranteed in this house. Okay, no, that's the bow. That's the polearm. Here's the catalyst. So, as I understand it, this is probably good for Yaimiko, right? The only issue is that it's specific to stellar glimmer teams. So, yeah. Outside of that, it's just a stat stick.
How tiresome. Come on, keep up.
All right. Let's go ahead and make an entrance, shall we? It's me, we're here. Huh? Wait, where are Irina, Sofia, and Gareva? There's still much to be done regarding the Izmailov, so they have all been busy attending to that. Oh, right. Aside from the reward we promised you before, we all agreed you two should have these. You should have these two as gifts too. What's that? This is made from refined Kresnik crystal. A key to the Shadow Realm? More precisely, it was the key used to activate the device that opened the Shadow Realm. But now that the device has been destroyed, it no longer has much use. At this point, it is little more than a block of energy. It would be rather difficult for us to keep, but perhaps you will find some use for it. For us to keep? Let us say we are passing along a troublesome little package, one that seems far less troublesome in your hands than in ours. Troublesome little packages are only good when they come with snacks inside. Anyway, what's the second one? The second gift is this. What is it? A map? Looks like something's marked on it. Do you remember the box Gareva took from the butcher's desk? We had it opened and found this map inside. This actually goes back to an old rumor. They say there was once a group of thieves who made a living robbing other gangs. After hitting one gang after another, they hid all the loot away somewhere. We always assumed it was just a story, but now it seems that so-called legendary thief's treasure may have been real after all. That's Reed Miller! The butcher probably found a lead and got hold of the treasure map. Izmailov was short on money at the time, after all. He just never managed to get the box open. Oh, but if this is really the legendary thief's treasure, shouldn't you keep it for yourselves? Lichkin still seems like it could really... How should I put this? Sofia may have said something before about justice earning no mora. But to me, that is exactly what keeps justice clean. It is not about money, and it is not about what we stand to gain. Besides, it is only a map. Actually finding the treasure would still take time, effort, and plenty of people. Still, I have to admit, it does feel like a shame to hand it over. Quick, take them before I start having second thoughts. Hurry, Pam. Received with thanks. That should be everything then. I will not keep you two from your journey any longer. If you ever have time to spare, please come and visit. The others would be happy to see you. You two will always have a place in Luchkin, our remarkable travelers from afar. You have a new message from the Eye of Grae. Hey! Oh, traveler, how have you been lately? Been doing well. You doing okay? Me? Marva's got me making some Matryoshka dolls now. The folks at Izmailov aren't hounding me for debt quite as much anymore, but, well, that's still debt. Still, as long as I can keep selling Matryoshkas and paying it back little by little, I'll get there eventually. Feeling any better? A little. My hand doesn't feel quite right, though. Want to spar for a bit and see how it holds up? Aw, come on, cut me some slack. You trying to put my hand out of commission for a few more days? And of course, we cannot speak to Irina.
Huh?
The strong silent type, as they say. Anyway. So let's, I would have thought we would be... Oh, wait, no, we already got the 30% thing.
Ooh, see that poster over there? Looks like the Korolevskiy troupe is putting on a new ballet. Black Snow Swan?
Is that supposed to be Swan Lake?
Interesting name. Aren't snow swans usually white? Looks like the person playing the lead is...
Odette, of course.
Miss Odette. There's no way you can get all this done in time.
That's Vodyanitsa's voice, isn't it? Sounds like it came from over there.
This is the second part of the quest chain, isn't it?
The year is only 2 weeks away. Why are you still taking on Pte missions? What about the rehearsals or the meet and greets here at the theater?
I doubt either of those will take up the whole day. And even if they do, there's still time at night.
You mean when you're supposed to be eating dinner or sleeping? Which one are you planning to skip this time?
Given that she's a ballerina, probably dinner.
I made this decision based on objective knowledge of my own abilities, not...
Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop. It's just
Slice of a Skittle.
sounded a little heated
Slice of a Skittle.
so we came to check.
Traveler and Paimon. Perfect timing. Help me talk some sense into Odette, please.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Uh-huh, right. Just our prima ballerina running herself into the ground again. You saw the poster outside, right? Odette starring in the Black Snow Swan in 2 weeks. And let me tell you, this ballet is a real test of a dancer's technical skill and their emotional understanding of the character. But just as rehearsal time's getting tight, Odette's gone and accepted a monster slaying mission from the Pte. Who knows how long that's gonna take? It's not like monster hunting is a walk in the park either. What if this causes problems during the final performance, and people start sending complaints to the theater?
Huh. Could you explain the situation to the Pte maybe? Just say you didn't know how tight the rehearsal schedule was gonna get.
You misunderstand. I applied to work with the Pte with full knowledge of said schedule.
Huh? Why would you do that?
Physics. Why the physics? Why? Anyway, doesn't seem like she really wants to talk about it. Or maybe to atone for the Lilac situation?
I'm
maybe?
confident I can do both.
Forget it. You win. But if someone comes looking for you and you're nowhere to be found, I'm not covering for you this time.
Since Odette's mind is made up, maybe it's better to think about how we can help instead.
Yeah, we know you're just looking out for her, Vodyanitsa, but it seems like she's got her heart set on doing both.
I would like some
Cause
explanation, like she was actively working against the Tsaritsa, and everybody's just like, yeah, okay, that's fine, whatever.
I can do that on my...
what was that?
Fine.
She's staring at me. Well, if there's no objection, I suppose I can help.
Very well.
That was quick.
Well, back when we were trapped in the theater, the Traveler proved to be someone...
Just kind of weird that Odette's like a universal support for the
is familiar with how the
for the
Pte
stellar
operate.
thing. That's, you
I'm
know,
sure he's up to the task.
kind of how that's usually the rule for the Archon. Now Vodyanitsa is staring at me.
You picked the Traveler when I'm standing right here? We've known each other for way longer.
That's true. And whether it's through the theater or the Rokot, you know I'm always happy to work with you. But if I left this up to you, you'd set aside too much time for rest, or drag me out to go shopping and buy snacks.
Well, that's because rest is a necessity.
She's not wrong.
Everything is a necessity.
Well, there are too many fun things worth trying in this world. I'm not just gonna let them pass me by.
Are there? I never noticed.
Of course not. You never let your eyes stray from what's right in front of you.
It's only natural for one's eyes to stare straight ahead.
And that is why friends are so important. Each friend is like an extra pair of eyes. So
She's not wrong. Like, my goodness. That was
trust your vision.
quite clever. We've got this. Make sure the proper arrangements are made.
Good. Then, since you've agreed to put the Traveler in charge of your schedule, you better listen to him and follow it, Odette.
Okay, I promise.
That's more like it. Alright, it's all up to you then. The schedule planner is over there, so fill it out whenever you're ready. Remember, the premiere for the Black Snow Swan is in 2 weeks.
The Pte mission assessment is in 1 week, so do factor that in as well.
Okay, leave it to us. Wait a second. Does this make us your managers for the next 2 weeks?
I suppose. Here's to the start of a successful working relationship then.
You know, something I was thinking about today is Odette's line about, oh, if there were only more hours, if there were only 2 times as many hours in the day, maybe 3 times. And it got me thinking about the kind of people who often say that sort of stuff. Oftentimes...
I'm leaving Odette in your hands, okay? Try to keep a close eye on her and don't let her wear herself out.
The schedule planner is right over there. I'll be relying on you these next 2 weeks.
Okay. We're not going to fill it out, though. Anyway, hopefully I don't have to fill it out. Like, hopefully it's not one of those things where it's like, well, a day passes in game, and anyway. So, as I was saying, people who say that, they're often the most productive ones, which you obviously think of people like that as being the most productive. But at the same time, they're often that or the least productive people in the world. And they spend too much time in leisure, leaving time for nothing that they actually have to get done. And so they complain about the lack of time for getting things done that they have to get done. But the fact of the matter is that if there was double the time in the day, both groups would still be lacking it, because the people who are the most productive would find even more things to be getting done, and the people who were slacking would find even more reasons to slack. More reasons and more ways to slack. And so, yeah. It's one of those things where if you don't live within your means at a certain, at the base level, you're not gonna live within your means at double or triple the level either. Who still remembers that the high table was built by the Domovoi? Okay. All right. Well, was there anything else that I wanted to get done today? Don't think so. But there is one place gotta go to. City in Onslaught opens up tomorrow. Right. The ley line disturbance will reemerge in 10 hours, 47 minutes. So, I think we're good as far as this goes. It's not gonna be too much, right? Yeah, I don't think it should get completely full before the next stream starts. I mean, it will, but we can make some condensed resin, and then it won't be full. Anyway. But that's gonna be it for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope the rest of your night is a good one, and I will see you later. Hard hands!